off camera.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Dice and Delinquents and our playthrough of Seekers of Fate. Take it away, Nikki.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 4. Who wants to do the... Actually, we have a tradition here. Lumen, what happened while we were gone?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
Well, that's the point. You can either do what what you think happened, or just what you think should have happened, or what you just make something.
What I
Just
have
make it
been
up.
informed of is that y'all went to another dimension through a portal.
Not really.
no.
Portal, yeah.
Okay.
Keep it going. Keep rolling.
Portal,
keep rolling.
Give us your wildest
It
conspiracy.
does not have to be
theory.
accurate, and usually it's recommended to not be accurate.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Lumen basically did not enjoy combat and bounced.
Yep.
Leaving you guys to fend for yourselves. Oh well. And then saw you guys leave.
Huh?
And seems that you guys have found yourselves at this spittoon here, run by a salty Pete of sorts. And you had interacted with some cultists under the temple there.
Yes.
Rumors. I don't have any accurate descriptions.
Keep going. Travis is loving this.
Yeah.
Let's see. And more recently, Peregrine has left the party temporarily. Is what I've heard.
Shit,
Stepped
yes.
out for the night.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Peregrine
Snap out
went
for
for a walk.
Who you
walk,
been,
Specifically.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know who you've been talking to. There's some
What?
weird stuff in here.
Sorry. I'm like, I left?
No,
Another
Peregrine went for a walk.
dimension?
Notably, that is why his token is not present.
No,
on
he got
the
really
screen.
pissed off and said, "Fuck you all," and walked out.
I have other things to do. Get out of my way.
Cool.
Um,
I think that's a
Yes.
great recap.
I mean, that's
Pretty
effectively what
good for
happened.
not
Yeah.
still a few sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, you had some of the words right. There was a
Like
portal.
love and faith.
Particularly the cultists. You got
Yeah,
the cultists.
you nailed the cultist. That was beautiful.
And then you can take any D&D scenario, you sprinkle in a little cultist, much better.
So should we
And
explain
Flippity was found murdered in his bed the next day, and we don't know how that happened.
what? What?
Whoa.
I
Rock just fell from the
Clutching my
ceiling of your
pearls.
inn.
No, the ceiling.
Speaking of which, I've added that to your character sheet in your list of things.
He's
I
dead.
remember you mentioned it to me earlier.
What, me?
Anyway, no. Yes, you. You have a list of things you want, and we
Oh.
discussed some
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So I
Thank
just
you
made
for
sure to
looking.
add them because I haven't given you the things that I said I was going to give you because I keep forgetting because I get interim. So
Oh yeah, no
I
worries.
remember now.
That was just like in like campaign over the campaign, not immediate. So thank you for noticing that.
Yeah.
That's what makes you a good DM.
Uh,
Well, one of the things.
anyway,
Was
Okay,
that
so we're
skepticism
going-
or?
that was self-depreciation.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna start with our favorite Eldritch horror.
Are we gonna tune up the recap to be accurate, or we're just gonna roll with that? Okay, cool.
We're just gonna roll with that.
cool.
Inspiration for Lumen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't need an accurate recap.
I always get
Huh?
it. I always forget it.
Literally can be added in sentence. There was a lot of talking, and that's pretty much it.
That sounds about right. That's what she remembers.
So, Lumen, we're gonna start with you more theater of the mind than anything. So you decided to exit out of combat and sort of stayed in the catacombs for a while there. And then there was that rumbling. And you've been underground enough to know when something's collapsing, when there is a cave-in of sorts. Fair to say that you got the heck out of there before the soldiers ended up in there?
Yeah, that's. She doesn't really like to linger around soldiers.
Fair. So it's now, we'll say, nighttime. I think we were kind of entering twilight when you guys got out of where you were before. So say it's nighttime. You're exiting out the catacombs to the back of the spittoon, and your stomach is grumbling with hunger, I assume.
Always is.
What's your plan?
Was this before or after finding that cuttlefish thing? This was after.
This is before.
This is before. Okay. So, if her stomach is grumbling, she's going to do what she usually does when it comes to inns. She will dig through the trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. It's awful. 9.
You don't particularly find anything. Maybe sort of a crust that somebody took off that was kind of moldy. Although you are not alone in the trash. After a few minutes, you kind of get this feeling that something is like watching you. You're kind of in tune with the strange and unusual.
Yes, that's correct.
What do you do feeling like somebody's watching you?
She'll kind of like look around her shoulder, kind of just sort of survey the area type thing. Look for whatever she feels is giving her that sense of observation, aside from the feeling she usually has all the time.
Okay. That is when you see what looks like a little ball of like wet hair with like pure white or silvery kind of eyes with strange kind of W-shaped pupils. It's looking right at you, and it kind of seems like it's curious, but it doesn't want to come closer if you're not friendly.
She'll kind of like put her hand out like she's petting a dog, just like underhand, very slow extending of the hand out to this creature. And she will try to, if she can, connect to it with her telepathy. See if she can do that.
Okay. She can.
Cool.
Lumen hears a little bit of an echoey sound if she says anything. Sort of like there's a great expanse between her and this thing, where its voice is in its mindscape. But it kind of comes up to receive the pets and says, "More like me? Yes?
Yes.
No?
Yes, we are like you.
Yay! Bartholomew wants you to go inside. You have food waiting."
You had us at food. Where we go?
And it'll sort of sneak in through the back door,
She
sort of
will
where the
take that
kitchens
moldy
are,
crust and kind of just like
tuck it into her room. Yeah. If you so feel like it, you may add 1 moldy crust to your inventory.
I don't think it'll ever come up, but yeah, I think I'll hold off on that.
That's
Oh,
okay.
dude,
Probably won't
I-
stay a moldy crust in her pocket.
I'm a
What was that,
hoarder.
Travis?
I'm a hoarder in D&D. I collect anytime somebody.
item,
Oh,
every penny.
no, somebody takes a health potion. Give me the bottle, the empty bottle.
give me the
give it here.
Bottle and the
Oh.
cork and the little ribbon.
Doobie Herman again.
Oh yeah, Herman. Where's Norman? It
All
was
right.
Norman.
Oh, was it Norman? I thought it was Herman. Sorry.
So she follows the squid thing.
Okay. So she
Oh,
follows
bad.
it inside. It kind of leads you around where people aren't really watching you much. So you get inside easy, and the barmaid, who is currently putting the chairs up on the tables, sort of glances over and goes, "Oh, you're what did he call you? You're Lumen, right?"
Yes, that's what we are known as. At least today.
I love that. Your really cute friend bought food for everybody, but you didn't show up. He said that you would show up eventually, though. I guess now is that time.
Yeah. Time doesn't work way lots of people think it does. But yeah, I'm here for food.
Okay. If you want to go ahead, there's a table there with the chairs still down. I'll go ahead and bring you your food, okay?
Okay. She kind of just like wanders over there. Is this Salty Pete's spittoon?
This is Salty Pete's spittoon.
And when she gets to that spot, she will shape change into the form that we discussed earlier.
Okay. So go ahead and describe that without dropping the name, if you'd like.
Okay. So she effectively has long black hair, very pale skin, with like pale gray eyes, and the teeth in her mouth are kind of like a lamprey. They're not human teeth. They're more like little needles. And then it looks like her hands are some sort of a long glove, but instead of it being like a glove at the end, it is actually like pointy black fingers. They're like claws. And then she's wearing her regular tattered robes and all that with the little scarf that she has. But at her feet, there are like long boots that go up to the knee, with sort of metal bits that go up the shin. But it is actually her foot.
Peregrine, I think you messed it up. No,
Can you,
it's okay.
DM, could you shift Z on their token real quick?
On Lumen's token?
Yeah, so we can see it.
Sure. Okay. Da-ba.
There we go.
So this is what she looked like before her change, for the record.
So wait, they
Yeah,
don't
what
look like.
she regularly looks like.
Okay,
They don't look like that right now. They just shape changed.
got it.
The bar mate. Oh, sorry. What's up?
That was an echo, I
Oh.
think.
Oh,
You were interrupting
sorry. I thought you were
yourself
trying
there.
to say something, Emma. I did. Okay. The barmaid comes back with the food and kind of looks you over. Kind of, what? Because obviously she left the table and you didn't look like that. But the little sort of cephalopod creature sort of stares into her eyes for a second, and she goes, "Here you go," and then leaves.
You know, like has her hands. She's like,
On the plate is sort of a half small loaf of bread and some warm-ish soup, and sort of a small wedge of cheese. So it's a significant better meal than you've had in quite some
Yeah,
time.
this is like the best meal she's had probably in the last like 5 years.
Hmm.
A grand feast.
And she mentions that there's a room that you were allowed to stay in. Currently, your little dragon friend is in there, or your little kobold friend is in there. So if you knock, you should be able to let you in.
Okay.
And she tells you the number. I don't particularly know or care what the number is right now, but it would be the same number as the room that Hex is in.
Yeah, she will very quickly eat the bread and soup, and then she will take out a very like. This knife looks like it's been through everything. It is like pitted and just dull, and she just kind of like it takes both hands for her to push it down on the soft cheese to slice off a piece of it. So she slices off a small piece of it about the size of like a playing card, and will eat that, and then she'll shove the rest of the cheese in her pocket.
Pocket cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You can go ahead and also add that to your
I will
inventory if you'd like.
I will add pocket cheese to my inventory.
Holy crust! Who knows there, but pocket cheese. That's the vibe.
Can I mention one thing I really love right now? That everybody is in one room except for the 1 foot tall fairy has taken a room for himself, and everybody, all the full size characters are now packed into one room. I want to point that out.
I'm not full size. I also am little.
Well, I'm tiny, so.
Right.
And I'm imagining also sleeping on the floor. But
Yeah,
I'm also
that's up
not
to
there.
Hex.
So
I
Well,
don't need a bed.
The thing is, all of you guys have to share that room, regardless of the size. I have a room to myself, so.
I would have pulled like a little area rug in front of the fireplace and been like, yeah.
He's just happy to have a room.
Yeah, it's like a roof. That's
She's
like
like, there's beds?
He's like a bed. Whoa!
walls, roof, sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll go up to that room when she's done eating.
Okay. So, do you knock? Do you attempt to enter without... Is the door locked, Hex?
It wouldn't have been locked because Peregrine's coming back at some point.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
she'll
do you
just-
attempt to knock?
Like,
or-
Peregrine would not need a key. You could probably just get through that door anyways.
Well, who has the
She'll
I would
do
have
Hence
to
the
knock.
question of if it's locked.
yeah, she'll do the shaving a haircut. The
Yep.
Okay. Hex, how deep of a sleeper are you?
Well, I wouldn't have been sleeping. Remember, when we ended session, I asked Peregrine for my super secret hiding place.
Oh, yes. Actually, let's deal with that if you have anything that you're actually wanting to do on screen, if you want.
It would just be okay. So I would have like quietly been like, can I have the secret hiding spot? And probably been handed a pouch. And run up to my room, close the door, make my little comfy spot in front of the fireplace. And then I'm assuming there would be a knock at the door fairly quickly after that.
Question: do you do the go in a couple circles? And then, okay,
Yeah,
just making sure.
yeah, you gotta the net.
Don't
Total
look at me
dog.
like it's an unreasonable question. It's like, of
No,
course you
no.
jackass. What?
Is this not?
Of course I would do that.
Okay, sorry. So,
Well, it's only an unreasonable question in that the idea that it's a question.
yeah, okay.
Obviously.
I apologize.
So yeah,
It's in
after
the-
you're all
it's
sort
in
of
the-
like
comfy,
Super secret
the
pot,
knock comes.
pouch, holding, doing the circle, okay. This is a comfy spot. I'm gonna sit. Knock at the door.
Knock at the door.
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
Son of
Okay.
a bitch. Just got
Yep.
comfy.
Just got comfy. God damn it. I had to do 72 turns, okay? It was actually like 4.
It's too late
72.
for that.
So I'm gonna like open the door.
Like a crack.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're opening the door. You
I just
see.
do, but I know you smell like the crypt we were just in.
You see before you Peregrine without glasses.
And demented looking features.
Yeah,
Much
a scarier version of. How did you make a scarier version of Peregrine?
much suspicious.
She goes, "Hello, our name is Falco. We are Peregrine's paratwin. May we come in?"
No.
Oh, but they said we could come up here because this is our room.
That's not. You don't smell the same. You smell like the crypt.
Only
you
a little.
You don't look like the person who was our friend.
Kind of like looks at her hands. She goes, "Oh, oh, it's gloves." Ugh. She kind of like puts
Charlie
her
is
hands.
losing it right now.
She puts her hands on her face. She goes, "It's always the gloves. I always get them wrong." And she'll just shift back to her regular form. Be like, "It's always the
Okay.
gloves. I don't understand them. They're like skin you put over your hands."
So
Hi.
before you, Hex is Lumen, whom you met earlier.
You're kind of weird.
Oh, yes. Many people have said so.
And now I'm supposed to let you in here to sleep next to me.
Not next.
Over
Just
over
did-
Lumen's shoulder, you see a very familiar cephalopod.
Fuck that guy! No!
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Very sad.
We found him in the trash.
I thought I had a weird day, and yours sounds weirder.
We find lots of things in the trash, but they usually don't talk to us. This one
That-
did.
Seems legit. But
Here, can I show you?
the trash? Or
No. She kind of like extends her hand towards you, and all of the little curls of her hair at the end of it kind of light up like bioluminescence, and she connects to you via her telepathy, and basically you just get like a visual image of her meeting the squid and being escorted here. See? Happens just like that. Can I sleep now?
do that. I don't.
Oh, it's a long story. Can I tell you? Can we tell you after I sleep?
I guess.
Okay. She kind of like shuffles past.
Yeah, she is like squeezing through the crack, like before I open the door all the way. Yeah.
And she kind of just like goes to the bed and walks up to it and then just face first into the bed.
Weird. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my fireplace spot, but I'm like watching, like what even
She's
is this?
absolutely unconscious.
And I don't trust the squid thing.
It's valid.
Quick question. Peregrine, are you in game?
I am. It's just that if I let my screen fall asleep, it says that I'm
Oh, it
outside.
bounces you. Yeah. Okay.
That's
But I'm
okay.
Sorry.
I'm trying to whisper to Peregrine, so.
Ah.
Oh crap! How do we do that again? Okay. There we go. All right. So what is your sleep time stuff going on there, Liberty? While I send this message.
I would, me and Griff would go into my room, which is palatial for my size. And I would just like, I'd probably start like, oh, Griff, man, what a day, you know, like, what do you think? And he's already fucking out. He's in his pocket dimension. The day's done. He knows like it's bedtime. He's like, I'm not going to deal with you. And he goes through, well, I guess technically, I'm going to say in situations like this, like the rest times, I don't have to dismiss him because normally that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like a routine now. Like when he hears me start bitching and complaining, he knows like, oh fuck, I'm out. That's it. We're done. So I was like, yeah. Oh, can you believe that pale? Oh, okay. Yep. Night. See you in the morning.
An hour.
So yeah, I would. Honestly, had a rough day. A lot of disappointments. A lot of. And then getting this basically shoved on me by no choice, action or inaction of mine, just happenstance. I'm just gonna be grumpy and just fuck. I'm gonna go to bed. It's like I just I'm not. I just had a rough day, and yeah, he'll back of his head is like he'll be thinking like I gotta make a goddamn fucking swear oath to something for something, and yeah, he'll be slightly annoyed. He's not gonna be annoyed. He'll be a little perturbed.
But he's a little perturbed.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's perturbed. I gotta be careful with the word annoyed. So
Yeah, because as we've discussed.
yeah, so
Um,
yeah, just a little. He's a little bit grumpy, perturbed, because he spent a whole fucking more than a week here. Well, actually, it was like 8 days, right? I waited the full.
yeah.
Oh,
Yesterday
wait.
was day 8, and you're going into the
Yeah,
ninth
because
day
I
that
actually
you've
got
been
here a
enjoying
day before. So this is actually 9.
10.
Yeah. So the whole time got my hopes up. They could have just fucking told me at the beginning. That would have been nice instead of waiting the whole week here. I'm really annoyed that they could have just said no to begin with. That would have helped me a lot. So I don't have any information there. And I'm kind of floundering because I don't know what to do now. This was kind of the last thing I could think of to help me get my memory. And then this shit happens. So yeah, I'm just grumpy and I'm like, fuck it, go to bed. And yeah, I go to bed grumpy and perturbed. And alone.
Hello. Peregrine, can you? Oh,
Yep, I got it.
I like to imagine that you move a pillow to the very center of the bed and just lay in the center of the pillow on the bed by yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm in the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like, this is all mine.
Yep.
I'm imagining like the pillow in the center, and then them doing that, like they fall on the big bed, and you know, like how the camera will pan out and it shows how big the bed is, and it just keeps
Oh
panning
yeah, yeah.
out. Keeps
Yeah,
panning out.
absolutely.
It just
And
fills the full of the scope.
if there was like a towel in the room or something, I've grabbed that as a blanket because the blanket itself is like too unwieldy for me. So
You're just using like a tea towel.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
just-
yeah.
You come out in like you come out without any clothing on, but you're wearing the tea towel as
Oh,
like
yeah.
a full towel.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude,
That's,
at Flibberty's house, the towels are the softest thing
fuck yeah.
because he's like, hey man, if they're gonna be this small, they gotta be comfy for me.
Absolutely.
5,000 thread count.
Yeah, at
Ow.
least. That's
Well,
sandpaper to
if you're
me.
smaller, you don't have to pay for as much fabric, so why not?
Yeah, exactly. It's just science.
His sheets are silk handkerchiefs. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
anyway,
You say that like it's a joke. No, that's yeah.
I know.
So
That's
much money
why.
on clothes.
So yeah,
Yeah, why are tailors so expensive for you guys? Oh, it's because you're not small.
yeah,
Oh, it's 'cause
cost of
you-
materials. I see.
All right, morning comes. Nobody comes to really wake you until like probably 8 or 9 in the morning. So, when do you guys tend to wake up?
I did not. I'm just sleep until I sleep because I got nothing going on, and I'm just apparently
Okay.
waiting on 19.
I'm up
She-
early.
So sleep deprived. So she's gonna just sleep as long as people will let her. She's just out, unconscious.
Okay, Hex.
I am suspicious, kind of halfway waiting for Peregrine to come back, and just like watching this weird person. And the cephalopod that I don't like.
Fair enough. Which yes, it does like curl up next to Lumen, by the way.
Yeah.
You had a yeah. So it just kind of hung out there. Peregrine does not return in the night.
Oh,
So if you
okay. Eventually, I would probably fall asleep.
okay. So around like 8 in the morning, you guys will get a wake up call.
I do cast mage armor on myself because it lasts 8 hours. It'd be just a normal
Is it
thing.
concentration?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got into a fight yesterday, so I'm like, you know what? Just for funsies, and I didn't cast it. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it today, just because I don't know. And apparently, I'm a target now, so
Yeah. So your
Yeah.
AC is what right now?
it goes up by one. It goes up to 15. It gives me one more.
Okay.
You're a bright, sparkly target.
Compared to everybody else,
Not
yes.
the rest of us.
So
You
that-
monochrome mother trucker.
so yeah,
Not
that
cool like the
uses
rest of us.
one of my spell slots.
Okay. So around 8 a.m., the barmaid from yesterday comes and sort of knocks on your door. Good morning, folks. You have someone waiting downstairs for you. And then goes to the second room because she doesn't know the breakdown of the rooms. Really. And then goes to the second room and says the exact same thing. Knock, knock, wake up. You know, your friend is waiting downstairs.
Oh, I would like is it the same one from last night?
Yes, it is.
Didn't get her name. I'd be like
Nope.
I get up and like, did you happen to go visit your friend?
Oh, do you pop your head out?
Yeah.
She is actually sort of pink in the cheeks, but she's not smiling. She goes, I did go visit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it hopefully a good visit?
It was short.
Oh, that's disappointing. Young man, I think he'd have a little more stamina.
Oh, I'm sure he does, but not for me. Um,
Well, that's odd. Huh.
some guy opened the door that wasn't your friend, and specifically told me that if I didn't leave, bad things would happen to me. So
Why, that uncouth bastard. I shall give him a word.
it was not your pale friend. Yeah.
Leading us on, confusing. I shall have words with the cur. I am terribly sorry that you were put in that uncomfortable situation, madam.
It could have been more uncomfortable. So I'm just happy it didn't go as far as the threats were.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and wake up your other friends. Breakfast
I
is waiting downstairs for you.
I shall have words with him, and he shall demand an apology from him.
Would Lumen be able to hear the word breakfast from where she's sleeping?
It's probably a key word for you. It seems like.
Yeah, I feel like
Like
you from the
lunch,
sleep of
food.
the dead. She wasn't quiet. You probably could.
Okay. Yeah. So as soon as she hears the word breakfast, she kind of like springs up, like ah, and just scrambles out the door
Bacon biscuits, huh?
and heads downstairs.
Yeah. So the barmaid sees you run out the door, and she's like, it's down. Okay. Like, I guess you'll run into it down there.
And I've got in the room, close the door. As she looks away, I'm like, close the door and get Griff.
I'm out.
And then I'll summon Griff and then head down to.
He kind of fluffs his feathers for the morning.
Oh, and one thing, clarification. Sorry, the technical thing while it's in my head. I don't actually use Griff as a mount. Because we can both fly. What it is it's just he can fly faster. So what it is, and it just makes sense because we're kind of the same size. So what it is just he basically I grab onto him like underwater, like if you're swimming and you grab the boat, it pulls you. That's what it is basically. So I just
You Marty McFly him, like the truck.
there you go. Yeah, I grab onto him and he just basically he pulls me.
My poor tail feathers.
No. I would say like his shoulder. I do not, as a person with wings, I know not to do that. So just to be clear, I don't actually. He's excuse me, not a mount. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I was thinking
so
about
Griff
it.
kind of fluffs out, stretches for the morning.
Yeah, I was like, all right, Griff, let's see what kind of bullshit the day brings us. Aren't I a little ray of sunshine? Fuck.
When you have the worst attitude of the entire group.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm the brightest
Your
shining.
black and white is on the inside.
That's right. It's my soul that's black and white.
So Hex, you saw Lumen run.
Yep.
And the barmaid kind of peeks in and goes, breakfast downstairs. Your friend is waiting.
Excellent. Thank you. So
And,
I would go down too.
Okay. So Flip, you said you went back in the room.
Yeah, to summon Griff and get my stuff and Because I'm assuming it was only for the night. So.
Yeah. So you're heading downstairs too?
Yep.
Okay. As y'all are heading downstairs, you see a very familiar figure walking in the door. Peregrine,
Oh,
what do you look like from your excursion last night?
a little ruffle up, I guess. Nothing crazy, you know. Seems like I walk in mostly casually. I mean, most of you. Well, I guess.
Is this like a? Can I see it? Like before you describe it, can I tell? Is this like a walk of shame kind of thing? Like the morning walk, you know, back to your place? Or,
That's a little
let's-
sideways.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
jacket's a little
Little button, you know,
shifted.
Can I be a
Shirts.
roll?
Let's make this an insight check. Peregrine, do me a performance. See how well you pull this off.
Okay.
Okay, so you said insight.
I'll make an insight. Yeah. Doesn't tell me anything, but yeah. Ooh.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay. That's 12. 12 isn't
Okay.
terrible.
I
Peregrine,
Just for fun, I'm also gonna do it, but I know
Do it.
Peregrine, so
okay.
okay.
we are all.
Ooh,
Peregrine.
no.
Oh, that's performance. Oh God, we are all low
Okay.
wisdom characters, aren't we? Oh,
Mine's
no.
not terrible. I just don't have anything trained. Is
Oh, okay.
more yeah.
so Flibberty.
Yeah.
Hey, Peregrine got up early this morning. That doesn't
Wow.
seem like him. He doesn't seem like a morning person.
Yeah, it's like, huh? How about
You don't
that?
know me. I could be.
You look very much like a evening, dark, brooding guy. Bright, sunshiny mornings
Hex.
don't seem your thing.
Hex. Peregrine looks pretty normal. When he stays out all night, this is a kind of a regular occurrence. He comes back looking like himself. Lumen, you notice some smudge rouge on Peregrine's face.
Son of a bitch! It was a walk of shame. God damn it!
She like stops shoving biscuits into her pockets and gets really close and looks at the mark on their lips. She goes, "Oh, I know. We know. You've been eating makeup. That's what it is. You have a
It says-
crippling addiction to eating makeup. We know it."
Yes.
This one is
Exactly what
super
happened.
weird.
She takes one of Peregrine's hands in her hands, and she goes, "Admitting is the first step." And then she goes back to stealing biscuits.
Real life face right there with perfection. I just need. I need more of that level of confusion from you, Charlie. I think it's the first person you've acted like a normal intelligence human. Confused and slightly worried.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
pretty
someone's
much-
weirder than me. So I'm not the weirdest guy in the room anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, at least you're that weird.
He like turns around and is like, "Did you know these pancakes are free?"
At that point, since I'm gonna bring everybody in. I'm just gonna make a circle because
Yeah.
y'all are all there now. Oh wait, no. Put Peregrine here. Put this here. Okay. In walks 19. He notably also looks a little ruffled. But he more so just does like the whole, sort of straightening out the leather jacket as he walks in. And it says, "Good morning." And he sits down at the table that you guys are all at.
I'll be getting whatever free food I can, enjoying it.
Yep.
It is biscuits. It is a stewed gravy. Um, there is some type of egg dish, very breakfast specific. Um, a little bit of cheese for the cheese lovers in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
I'm not putting stolen biscuits in my inventory. What are you talking about?
Just
I
your
like me a
typing.
good fromage. I think
Pocket cheese, pocket biscuits,
pocket gravy.
pocket gravy.
Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
so
oh,
snobby.
You just have a little Ziploc
Yeah,
baggie.
yeah, little.
Yeah.
What, you don't have pocket? You don't have a gravy pocket?
You don't have a gravy pocket?
Yeah, gravy pocket. Well, see, we
Whoa.
have 19, so we should just get 19 to
First
bring up
episode title is
plastic
Gravy
bag.
Pocket.
What, you don't have a gravy pocket? Question mark.
Episode title. Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
Lumen just, in response to the gravy pocket question, Lumen just points to her mouth.
Whoa.
That is so adjacent with the, seafood? Seafood? So 19 sort of nods at Lumen, almost like knowingly. And the cephalopod comes and gets back on his shoulder and kind of nuzzles his face. And he goes, I was wondering where you went last night.
She gets way too close to 19 or is it 16 and 19? Number?
19.
19. Gets close to 19 and she goes, your squid mallow is very comfortable.
Yes, he is a very good pillow.
Yeah. We appreciate it.
I mean, from the looks of it, it's not like he had a bad time. As the cephalopod just kind of seems kind of happy that there's at least one person in this group that's not 19 that also doesn't want to murder it.
I have been completely indifferent to it.
I don't want to murder it.
I kind of do.
I don't
Good that
care.
we have the range. It's just
Yeah, it's like I am completely I've ignored it.
ranging from I don't care about the squid. That squid is comfortable to cuddle. I
And
also
kill
don't
it.
care about the squid. Evil.
Technical.
The full range of emotions.
One thing I forgot. The items are, what did you call? Are they art? What did he call them? Artifacts, items, what?
Objects of fate.
Objects. Thank you. Sorry.
It's all good. He sort of reaches into his pocket and pulls out 4 little sort of gray boxes. They're pretty small. And he sort of does like the slight slide across the table to each of you. They look like they've got sort of like a little glass screen on it. And it's got like a clip that you could like imagine could go on your belt. And on the boxes it says Paige. Paige.
Wait.
Oh my God, we got pagers.
You did get pagers.
90s. Oh man.
But your characters have never seen anything this technologically advanced before. So
I
these
feel
are
like you
fascinating
were
to
saying
you.
that before.
Yeah. To clue in everybody in the audience, I told Charlie that he was going to feel very young this session.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever seen a pager.
What's the deal with these buzzy boxes?
There's nothing more embarrassing than planning pagers in your campaign and then literally looking up what does a pager do. It's
Yep.
great.
My only
he
reference
said-
point for pagers is
They
like
have older versions
Gilmore
of
Girls.
Cyberpunk. Pager is considered a technologically advanced
Yeah,
thing.
Oh,
I love
God.
that. That's great.
He says, so these are pagers. You guys were
There's no
asking
pages.
earlier.
This is not a book.
Let me explain.
Well, use correct terminology.
Page as in messenger. It's anyway. Um, you can
This is some
send
sort of
you can send short messages, and effectively if you hit this button, it kind of shows you how to use it. If you hit this button, and then all 4 of your pagers start vibrating on the table, the loud clicky noise. He said that's sort of to send out an SOS. These will give you the opportunity to connect with me via long distances, and they've been modified to be able to work in places that I can't go.
Is
Oh.
there
With you.
is there like a
fancy
slot?
sendings.
Is there a slot on the top where for every character we have to put a gold coin in?
No.
Okay.
So
'Cause that's
so
That's
you
what
said
it
there's a little
used to be in
clip on
real
it,
life.
right? You said
Wait,
there's a little
really?
clip
What?
on it, like put to, like
There's a
to
little
actually
clip
put
on
on
it.
someone's belt.
Okay.
Okay, so
On a belt,
so
yeah.
Lumen
Ru-
has the component pouch, which looks like a fanny pack. So she's just kind of like,
Hold on. I have to educate the child real quick. Text
Oh,
messages.
here we go.
I'm not a
You used to
child.
have to pay per character.
yeah, you did.
Really?
Yes, that's why I'll see you. I see you. So you
Mhm.
should. That's why it all got
I
shortened
thought it
down.
was just convenience.
That's the beginning
No.
of hate
Was
speech.
specifically to save money because each character
Yeah,
you
you
sent
paid
cost like
per
it was
character.
something. It was some obscure amount. It was like very very small, like
was-
1 cent or 5 cents a character.
Yeah, or
That adds up fast, though.
it
exactly.
does. No, it does.
Yeah, so back then you paid per character, and a space counted as a character.
Mhm. Yep.
So no, you
Dark
will not
ages.
be
So, yeah.
monetarily robbed.
That's why. Sorry, I was making the joke. Like, do we have to pay per character? And
Yeah, no, you don't.
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So he says that these will be able to let me communicate with you, each of you individually as well as a group, if necessary. So because I'm able to move as freely as I like, if you need me, I can come to you. So I'm hoping that can assuage your worries there, Flipperty.
Okay. I'm typing. What is it? Like 5. What is it? 5600.
80
Or yeah, 8.
58008.
Yeah, 58008. I sent it to everybody.
Everybody's pagers.
And I
Did you just write what I thought you wrote?
Yeah.
yeah, and I'll purposely grab my pager and turn it upside down.
It says what you think it says.
Or I'll say, just testing, see if making sure it works. Did everybody get that?
Everybody
nobody
received
got
it on
that?
their pages,
Okay,
but
huh. Mine it doesn't work apparently because nobody said they got it.
I got it.
Oh,
She leans far too close to it, and she goes, "What is the Bobs? I don't know what."
she doesn't know how to spell.
do you? I don't know if this device is going to work for someone who can't read.
Boo-obs. Boo-5.
Are you are you literate at all or?
I'll have to work on that.
It comes and goes.
Semi-literate.
Semi-literate. Okay. I don't know how effective this device will be for you then. We'll have to work on that maybe.
It's okay.
19.
She goes,
19,
I have other
adds-
ways.
If you press this button, it will read it out to you out loud.
Ooh.
And thus presses the button, and it says 58008.
Yeah.
He's hitting a bunch of buttons and then presses that button, and her little device announces, "Did you know the baskets are free?" Her trying to type out, "Did you know the biscuits are free?"
I love this so
Uh,
much.
So the second time this starts vibrating, I would pounce on it like a cat.
Yeah.
It does not stop vibrating under your paws.
If I see that, I'm just sending I'm just randomly sending just random stuff just to make it buzz for them. Just watching them.
I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna bite it.
Nope, nope, don't do that.
You don't hurt it. It doesn't break or anything.
She
So,
looks to
you bite it.
19 and she goes, "We are very much the most responsible people with these devices."
I am looking forward to working with you. Uh,
Next,
He
do not
I
says
do-
eat that.
pushing with sarcasm.
What'd you say, Peregrine?
Hex, do not eat that.
Anytime it stops and they seem to relax, I'll send another one.
19 is like, oh good.
Will you stop that?
Glad we're getting it out of the way now.
I'm just making sure it works.
We've established it works.
Okay.
He goes, "Mr. Number, is there a reason why we have these?"
Yes. I forgot you were not present.
Ooh.
Says 19. Everybody present, save for you, agreed to
fucked.
assist me with a project of mine involving saving the world.
Oh.
I'm
12th tries the charm.
Thank you, Larry. Emotional damage. 19 just took like 3 HP. It scared my camera so bad it almost fell. Yes. So, if you would like to join us, you were present, but you weren't present to witness the ritual part. So I'm not sure how much deeper you're into this. But if you would be interested in helping, I wouldn't mind.
To be honest, we are only here for the biscuits. But that does sound like
Run
there will
away.
be more biscuits.
Balls.
Oh,
No, that's 5 a day.
We remember now. We wanted to join because we are our family with that one. And she points to Peregrine. As she does, she changes into the old Peregrine. She goes, "Yes, we are their twin, Falco."
Peregrine, you have never seen a more grotesque depiction of yourself.
How?
It's like a mirror. Just
A funhouse mirror.
Yeah, the funhouse was in hell.
Gloves.
Yes. We are related to Peregrine. Yes, that's it. We need to keep our family safe by going with them.
Why are your teeth like that?
dude, I'm the one with no social skills. What the hell?
You can
All
just
right.
ask him either like that, Gretchen.
They're trying
I got a 19 charisma, baby.
Oh shit.
me.
Hey, why did you never
So
tell
I'm
me that
wondering
you had
why.
a twin?
This specific artistic license.
Why did you never tell me that you had a twin?
I don't. I have no siblings.
No. We are your sibling. We've been there since the beginning of when you were born. Yeah.
When was that?
He was just. We were just in the other room, and you didn't notice.
Okay, I think that negates the possibility of being a twin because you kind of have to be born at the same.
That's exactly what I was.
After that.
Okay, well, technically that makes
You
sense.
were in that room that one time when you were born, and then in other rooms.
All right. Well, this is a
This
wonderful
one's
fantasy
weird.
you've constructed.
Do I have to make an insight check to know that they're just fucking making this up, or is it obvious?
I
that-
will happily roll with
I
this
think it's
raising check.
obvious. If you'd like to roll for it, you can be
I want to
sure.
roll for it because I have horrible fucking insight. Or,
Wow.
I'm sorry. What do I need to roll? I'm sorry. Made an assumption there.
It would be insight
Okay.
for
Actually, no, that
against,
wouldn't be persuasion. That would be deception.
Deception.
'Cause it's not true.
Yep.
It's not true.
Doesn't matter.
it depends. If Lumen gets it, yep.
Okay, hold on.
Lumen
Your
is
modifier
Peregrine's
6?
twin.
There's no way. You could roll the 1 and I still wouldn't. I rolled a 6. Your modifier is 6.
Oh no. Yeah. So Flipperty, you absolutely believe that Lumen is Peregrine's twin.
Holy shit. That's amazing. The coincidence is incredible. Who would have thought? Wow.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. I
amazing.
was just living down in that temple, and then we met for the first time since birth.
That is just incredibly coincidental and serendipitous.
Why
Yeah.
does it feel like
You
Bear's
just
Lark?
changed their shape, right? It's just
I don't know, man. The stories really
they're
seem
not
stuck out.
related.
She approaches Peregrine and looks closely at the hands, and then her hands get a little bit less claw-like. Oh, cool.
Oh, I see you've decided to edit.
Yeah,
Character study. It's character study.
we try to get the hands right, but when you wear gloves, it's difficult.
Yes, well, the point of gloves is they're not skin.
Well, we don't have gloves. We just have hands.
Yes, well, I have hands underneath the gloves.
You're right. We should buy gloves.
19 clears his throat.
Oh, yeah. Saving
Would
the
you like
universe.
the assignment?
The world is doomed.
I'm not so sure you can
Dead.
reasonably accept this as consent for this.
No.
Clearly, it's delusion.
Yeah,
of some-
we're good to do the thing you wanted.
Do you really want to drag someone like this into this?
Someone like this? Elaborate.
Someone like this.
Which
Did someone
do
like
we-
this?
Listen, we are of sound mind. We just
that's bullshit. Mm-mm. Nope. Not buying it.
No deception roll necessary. Nobody believes you.
I do.
19 goes, Lumen.
Liberty does.
I do, yeah. I was like,
Liberty has shitty insight. It's
quit the sibling rivalry. Just talk about it.
19.
Family therapy.
looks at Lumen, and sort of tilts his head and goes, "This will be very dangerous. Could kill you. This is pretty bad.
Oh.
As far as situation, the world could be destroyed in this process, and we're going
Well.
to attempt to kill a god,
Oh.
laying it out before you."
She goes, well, we have nearly died before, but it was not for a purpose like this. Would that make our death worth more?
There's
Death
no
is not
value
worth
in
more
death.
or less. It's death.
Yeah, there's no value. It's
No.
It depends on your value of heroism, I suppose. This is what 19 says.
Hmm. I think we would like to be like the Prince Charming who saved us. Yes, I think we would like that. Um, to save others other than ourselves. I think we would like that.
I appreciate your help. And sort of glances at Peregrine, um, almost knowing, like, clearly you want this person here, and it's probably for more selfish reasons than you're attempting to let on.
Wait, they do or don't want them here?
Do not.
Do not. Okay. Just want to make sure, because that's the vibe I was getting. I want to make sure I was like,
As a DM, I'm getting the sense that Peregrine is somewhat offended at this situation.
So much offended, more as like annoyed.
Yes.
It's like the little kid who keeps copying.
oh yeah,
Literally
keep
what it
repeating
is.
the same words. Like,
Very much
Yeah.
what it is. It is the little kid that's like wearing your oversized clothes.
it's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
brother
So it's just
who
like,
does the, or little sis.
are,
Yeah,
are
so
we really going to be stuck with this
this is just reinforcing my
for long
belief
term?
that you guys are siblings. This is just,
Yep.
yeah.
It's true.
It's like, yeah, this
The
checks
more
out.
you fight Peregrine, the worse it will be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like pat Peregrine's hand, like it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I believe you.
My concerns are still there.
News Fortuna. The next object has revealed itself.
Oh.
Specifically, this is the object of lore. Is there anything that you guys have to do in town still? Because we will be leaving Joyhall.
Is there any cash compensation? You seem to be financially sound. We might need to. I could use some supplies. I don't suppose there's a stipend of any kind for saving the universe. Or is this pro bono
Well,
work?
typically that would come after saving the universe, because if you don't save the universe, the gold will be useless anyway. But seekers tend to find treasure along the way. I
Okay.
don't actually pay for anything.
And I'm like halfway through the food going, what?
Oh, it's paid for. I didn't pay for it. Don't worry about that.
Who paid for? I will. Yeah, I'm gonna start throwing some biscuits in the.
Guys, it's not that serious. My patron paid for it. It's okay. And he does have gold, so
Is
it's
that
okay.
the? Oh, that's who. That's the scoundrel that was threatening and making threats.
He looks confused for a second.
Good. That's the goal.
Scoundrel? What?
So, could your patron, as they paid for the food and lodging, could they pay for supplies as well?
He could be convinced, depending on what it is, and how much of my time I'm willing to give him. What are you looking for?
Well, I will pull up my little shopping list. Like I could always use a backup spell book. Some level 1 wizard spell scrolls would be great, so I can transcribe them in. I could use. I was thinking about maybe a shield. I got chewed on a little bit earlier, and I was thinking that'd be nice. And I could use a pearl worth. About because I learned the spell that, but it needs like a pearl worth at least $100, 100 gold. To start with, yeah, on top of normal travel sundries, things like that.
Right. I can see about the scrolls. You actually have, I think, more of an opportunity to find some of your other things on the way to the holder.
Mm.
The
Oh, where
knowledge
are
that
we
I've
going?
accumulated.
Where are we going
What,
to?
Lumen?
What are we going? Where are we going to?
We are headed, and he pulls out a world map. Hold on.
Oh,
You
we have a
guys.
world map.
Dampa.
Oh. Okay, we are. Hold on, let me. All right. We are here. Excuse me.
We're headed to Sunset.
Where?
Sunset. And he points there on the map.
Could you ping on the
Where?
map?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
not seeing anything.
Me
You're
either.
not? Oh, let me see. Apparently this thing likes to disconnect me from the thing, and I didn't see your guys' head pieces anymore, so let me roll back in.
Is it on the same continent here or island?
No, it's not. It's
hold on.
loading in. Hold on.
Okay.
19 is loading.
He just kind of goes blank for a minute.
Buffering.
Oh wait, you said he has like
He actually-
white eyes, right?
No, he has hair. His white hair is in front of his eyes.
Oh, okay.
So actually at this time he's
Oh,
gonna
that's
go
gonna annoy
ahead
the fuck
and
out
like
of me.
push his bangs back, and put on a pair of like black glasses, not sunglasses. And you get to see his eyes that are sort of dully glowing pink. The whole sclera is that sort of pink color, and he's got pentacles in his eyes,
So you're,
where like his iris and pupil would be.
to be clear, you're telling me he has pink eye?
A little bit. Pink display.
And
You
Liberty was
said-
hit by lightning.
You
and
said it.
Everest-
I'm just repeating what you said.
They are hot
Specifically
pink.
Liberty's face, just over and over.
He has
again.
hot pink eyes.
He has conjunctivitis.
Right, so
eyes.
where
Got
where
it.
did they say we were going?
Sun, on the map.
Oh,
Sun,
Hanging
sun.
there.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Okay, I got it now. I'm gonna look
She
at that and
goes,
go.
oh,
Okay.
that is not where I wanted to go at all. It is not even the direction I wanted to face.
That's a
But-
bit of travel.
It is.
Yes. It is. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, can you do your portal thing?
Yes, I can.
Oh. That'd make it way quicker.
Yes. I won't always be able to do that. Occasionally I'll have to pursue some of the leads I have on the end, but I can take you there now if you'd like.
Well, the things we need, perhaps first.
Yes, I mean like at the time, whenever you're ready, I can take you.
Okay, and
Do you have any information about it?
yes, that.
Yes.
What
So
did you say?
Sand and Stone Bluffs are more of a desert type area. There's lots of sort of ruins in that part of Zyman. Sunset is one of the more friendlier towns, but we won't really be interfacing with the town itself. There's a graveyard outside of the town that we need to go to. So we're not really hitting up the locals. Um, yeah, the holder of lore can have a lot of the things on your list um, in there, so I can go with you this time. I think.
Wait,
Oh.
the holder has the object of lore?
Has the object of lore.
Are we taking the object?
We're going to attempt to. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we know
What
who
sort of
the
properties does this
hold?
one have?
Oh,
Do you know?
sorry,
What'd
can
you
you
say,
say that?
Peregrine?
I didn't
What
hear
sort
that.
of property does it have? This one. Do you know?
Okay. Travis was cutting you out again. Say it one more time, Peregrine.
What sort of properties does this one have? Do you know?
I know that it is a weapon used to kill another holder to receive another item. The trek in the past has been fairly simple and straightforward, and you might be able to get more answers this time about the process. The holder of lore tends to know more about this than I do, but he doesn't answer too many questions. So decide what you want to know, I guess, while we're on the way there.
So just to be clear, the holder of lore has the object of lore. We want the object of lore. We're going to try and get
Yes.
it from them in a friendly way or any way.
There's a process, but
Okay.
the process that I've gone through before has not included violence, at least not from the holder. The plan is we get to the graveyard, we will enter a crypt with no coffin in it, and end up in a ruined city. Is sort of the steps of how that goes. And sometimes in the ruined city, we can run into things that want to fight and or kill us. People, seekers, bandits, that kind of thing.
Awesome.
But I've never personally had problems receiving this item the last couple times. So.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose the only worry is food, and I suppose since we are going to a desert place, water.
Once we get into the ruined city, we're not gonna have to worry about either of those things. It's kind of the rules of the place. When you sort of enter into the domain of the holders, food and water don't really matter.
Oh.
You'll pretty much live unless you're killed, unless the holder has a specific rule about that. But the holder of lore tends to not. He doesn't particularly care about that.
Oh, I was gonna ask out of character.
People generally live until they're killed.
Yeah, they live until they die usually.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't starve or not whatever not drinking is. You don't die from lack of.
I think we were just being assholes.
That's okay.
I was gonna ask.
This place sounds great.
Is there such a thing or a concept of sunscreen in this world?
Oh yeah.
Excellent that you mentioned that.
How are the monochromatic
I was going to mention it later, but I
desert?
guess since you're, so out of character, I can tell you that you will receive a balm that will assist with the sun.
Okay, because I'm over here like, I think
19's got those bonuses with him.
I have a question as well. Technical question for the campaign. Food and water tracking, is that you're good?
We're not going to typically be tracking it.
Okay.
Just in the sense, if there's something that's important, like we haven't we've had like 2 rests or whatever, and you guys haven't eaten, I'm gonna mention the fact that you're hungry.
Okay.
If there might be a holder going forward that like you might need to have not eaten for like a long time.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
when
all
it's
right.
when it's narratively relevant, I will mention it.
Okay. So I just needed to know
Oh.
like so it'll be a narrative thing, not mechanical, because rations.
Yeah,
and
no.
all
A lot of this campaign is mostly just like RP stuff, so
Oh,
it's
God.
narrative.
that. I have no rations. I'm a
Um,
nerd.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Currently, I
Got
think the only
clothes
person who
on
has any food on them right now is Pocket Cheese, and however many
stolen
biscuits.
biscuits.
she's
There's 6 of them. I'm tracking how many stolen biscuits there is.
Yeah, I got the scholar's backpack, so I got no food, no torches,
oh, Nick,
no.
Get assistant here with me.
Oh, kitty.
It's a
He's
baby.
grumpy. He's grumpy.
baby.
He does look a little grumpy.
He always looks like this. He's always evil.
Do we know how many we're supposed to find? Is there or just as many as possible?
As many as possible. I'm not certain about the numbers. Oh, sorry. Em, are you trying to say something?
Nope.
Okay. Well, interrupting myself again. Here we go.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, I know that there is 2,538 in total. I'm not sure how
Right.
many he has. So
But he doesn't need all of them, does he?
for him to succeed, he needs all of them.
Wait. For him to succeed in can he destroy the universe without all of them?
No.
So in the past 11 times, he's
He
had
has agents of his will going and finding them. Yeah, yes. We've
he's
mentioned that before.
gotten you.
Yep.
I don't remember that conversation.
The amount of times that we were in my hideout. You out of character for him. You had asked if he was a holder of an
Yeah.
item.
Yeah, but
Does that mean that he got you? And he said yes. So you've asked him that before,
I don't recall that, player or character.
and that's okay.
'Cause
I wanted to
that's
let
why I
you
made the
know in
character
case.
this way.
Yep.
So yeah, I would ask it again. So wait, he got you?
Yes. Yeah. The amount of
Wow.
times that I've been killed in this process is stark.
So has there ever been a time when you weren't a holder?
So in my world, I didn't start out as a holder. I had a life before this, and then I became a holder of one item.
Is
People
that
died,
how?
and then I became a holder of 2 items.
Is that how you come back? I guess
Yes.
you have to be a
I've
holder.
retained the broken mind since I've received it. Yes.
So all the holders come back.
Not as they are. I'm like I've said, I've changed face before. But I always knew it was me.
And they as well?
I think so. Sometimes they're not really chatty about it.
Right.
So I'm not sure what it is like for them. But for me, I tend to know that it is me. And whenever I change face, my patron knows that it's me as well.
We'll have to talk about your patron later, because you keep referencing them.
If we see any of these other holders that are mean, do we get them?
I think the
That
objective is
depends
to
on-
get the object.
Yes.
Oh,
By
So
whatever
currently,
means.
your status is seekers, right? So you seek the objects.
Uh-huh.
You do not become a holder by just getting it. Like, I became a holder because of the properties of the Broken Mind, but I've now universe hopped enough that I am now sort of locked in as a holder. I don't really get to
So
seek
if we pick it up,
anymore.
if we pick up the object, we won't hold it.
Not in the quotation mark sense. Not in the capital H
In the
sense.
practical sense, not that probably not want to eat it.
That also depends on what it is, whether or not you want to eat it.
Because yeah, one of them is like your brain, isn't it?
Yes, my physical brain in this body. Yes. Lumen, did you just mime biting onto 19's head?
She got a little too close and just like, and then ate a biscuit instead.
You can see his eyes now because he's wearing his spectacles. He kind of does the whole raised eyebrow at you. But he doesn't stop you since you went for the biscuit instead of his brain, like a zombie, you creep.
Well, you know,
Um,
maybe Lumen is a zombie. We have not rolled that
Worry
option
not.
out.
Worry not.
They did
Number
look dead when we
person.
first saw
We
them.
will not eat you.
Not while you're alive.
Thank you.
Yeah. That is the thing that we do to
Yeah.
reassure our friends.
See, if you have to say it, that raises concerns.
Liberty, do not worry. We will also not eat you.
I love Lumen so much. I'm so glad we're
Well,
getting Lumen.
Again, not while I'm alive.
Okay. We will eat you when you're dead.
All right.
That would
The pact has been
get,
made.
gonna get interesting.
What? I'm dead. What?
19 will remember that.
If I'm dead, what does it matter?
Yeah, as soon as he agrees to that, Lumen will turn in a completely different direction of anybody.
Well,
And
what
go,
do you know?
See, they agreed. We have permission.
That's working on the assumption that you won't have any awareness after you're dead. Do you know that?
That I won't what?
That you won't have any awareness after you're dead. Do you know that for sure?
Oh yeah, in
Spirits
this
and
world.
ghosts do exist.
Oh yeah, in this world it's different. Sorry. What? Hold off on that. Wait a minute. Depending on the spell.
I was like,
No, you gotta wait at least a month. There's a time.
A month?
Yeah. You can't eat me until a month
That's
after
supposed to
my
hold
death.
some sort of meaning.
Okay.
In case, you know,
is there anything else that we
or-
need to find or gather before we go?
Ooh.
I asked you about the.
Oh. Could
Did you
I?
message me?
She.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Go ahead.
Not right now.
Okay.
Sorry, that was just an answer to Peregrine's message.
She will approach 19 and be like, "Oh, number person, could we have some clothes? We have had these clothes for some
For the
time.
desert.
Yeah. And they do not fit as well as they did when we were younger.
I love the fact that we're sitting at a table, yet you needed to get closer. So I'm just imagining you're like scooting your chair closer.
She doesn't really understand the whole personal space thing. She
Oh,
tends
yeah,
to get
I'm loving
little,
it.
just a little too close to people.
I could probably use a lighter weight cloak.
Why
Yeah.
don't we head to the general store?
Hey, that sounds great.
I want to look like Peregrine.
Not
This
that.
is this is
So-
Lumen's new goal in life.
She goes, I know what I want to wear, and she literally like dead stares at Peregrine and goes, I want
Anything that is not this.
she just starts describing exactly Peregrine's clothing.
I think we can find that.
Yeah.
When your twin separately hits on you.
I don't need
So-
clothes.
Okay. We can also get, if any of you need sort of anything updated as far as spells or food or whatever you find necessary, weaponry. We can see about
You
that.
got my list, so yeah.
Might look at some weapons.
Okay.
Can't think of
Okay.
any. Clothes.
So you all get up and head to the general store now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As 19 is sort of leading you out, physically walking, not teleporting, passes by the barmaid who is kind of sitting behind the bar, sort of waiting for other guests to either trickle in or come downstairs. And he passes her a platinum over the bar, and he says, "Sorry about that."
Do I hear that at all, or notice
Yes,
that?
he's doing it in front of you. He's not hiding
Okay.
it. He says, "I didn't realize." And she just kind of nods and takes the platinum, hides it in her bosom,
And
kind of
retires
waves
for the
him
rest
off.
of their life because that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. Not quite retiring. She's still feeling a little slighted, but yes.
And I'll say, very good for you to apologize. That was incredibly rude of you. Good on you for making that right.
He kind of raises an eyebrow over it, Liberty, and then continues out with the rest of you.
And I'll fly over, and I'm not going to say flitter. Fuck no. I'll go over and it's like, I apologize. I hope that I gave him a stern talking to, and hopefully that'll compensate for the uncouth behavior.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You have better manners.
I try. And I'll leave, knowing that I set up that whole tragic situation.
Yeah.
You said
From
the whole thing.
start to fucking finish. Hey, but it made her a
with more
platinum.
details to come. She did make out like a bandit.
Yeah. She could buy that place.
Over Salty Pete's dead body.
She could buy that too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So we will move you guys to
Shopping.
shopping. This is the shopping episode. So hold on. We'll bring you here. There we go.
Every D&D game
correct.
needs a good shopping episode.
Always.
Yep.
Oh yeah. This is again gonna mostly just be theater of the mind stuff for now.
Okay.
But at least you have the Joy Home map soon. There's a change in map.
I have a question. I wasn't prepared for this shopping, so would I be able, like, RP, getting stuff, but like specifically, would you be able to like give me like just a gold amount, like how much I'm able to spend, and I can just during the off stream like it's not gonna be anything magical. It's just gonna be, because I'm assuming nothing magical at the general store. It's just supplies.
Yeah.
Would I be
Yes.
able to just kind of give you a list of the things I get with the allotment of however much you're willing to let me spend? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I don't want to sit here and like scroll through.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just know that the pearl won't be here.
Oh yeah.
And the extra spell book would be here, but and the spell scrolls won't be there.
The spell book would be here.
Yeah.
For the general good. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, a general spell book's just gonna be a book.
Well,
yeah,
no,
because it's gonna be an empty spell book.
Well, yeah, spell books and books are they're different. Because the spell book is worth like
so these pages would be primed.
Okay. Because like even just a blank spell book is spendy.
Yes,
so
it is.
I was just, well, if you're gonna let me, okay.
I will give you the gold amount. See if you can afford it.
Is there? Do they sell potions of healing here?
They would, yes.
Okay.
Specifically, just the normal ones. They're not doing like the higher up.
Can we?
And she wanted to see if she could get 2 of those. If possible.
Can we kind of metagame here because we all got one? Can we say they get one of those potions of full healing that we got?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and give yourself a potion of full heal, Lumen.
Okay.
It is specifically described as a hot pink, carbonated looking liquid in a bottle.
Yeah.
Just add that
But
to
is
my-
a
Yeah, I have it
full heal
marked
from.
as otherworldly health potion.
I have potion of full healing.
Yes.
So yeah, apparently you drink it and
Oh,
you're up to max, no matter what you're at. So.
nice. That's awesome.
So that I don't know if that would change your like if you still wanted the other potions because we all have that at least. So
Considering we don't have any healer at all yet, I would like potions.
yeah, I didn't
Okay.
add that.
So
Fuck.
in this general store, hold on.
Yeah, I always get a bunch of random. Usually get a bunch of random, simple stuff. But I didn't do that. This is the one time I didn't do that. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So a potion of healing in this general store is going to start at 10 gold specifically.
Gold. Oh.
So if you're looking for 2 of those, that would cost you 20 limit.
I thought they were taking us to the supply store to get us supplies. Because she's poor. She's very poor.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Are they not paying
If you
for us?
mention it to him, you sounded like you were trying to pay for it yourself. That's the only reason I mentioned that.
She
'Cause we
specifically
haven't-
mentions to
Yes.
Yeah.
specifically mentions to.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
trying to get you there.
I do not have money either for that.
Yeah, I would be going in and saying, okay.
I was about to be like,
19.
okay, time to go steal.
No, I would be telling 19. Okay, this is what we need. We how many we got here? Like at least 1 or 2. I'm gonna be like just direct to him saying, we need this and this and this to him.
Okay.
So we're
Yeah,
making it
that'll be
clear
fine.
that
Yes.
the patron is
He's
paying
paying.
for this. Yeah.
Okay.
And I let
Cool.
the store make sure the store owner like it's clear that dude, whatever we bring up, that dude is paying for.
Oh man, are we doing the like? Gosh, what is that weird pose that boyfriends who don't pay are doing? They're just like hands behind their back. Oh.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I'd be going around like, yeah, I need this and that and a couple of those. Do you need? Hey, you guys need this?
Okay.
So.
So the spell book, the empty spell book, are you looking for like a small one or a normal sized one?
Whoa, one my size.
Okay, so the pocket spell book.
Sorry, I just saw balloons go by. Peregrine.
Charlie.
Yeah,
Okay.
What?
Balloons.
there were balloons that.
What?
Well, they're not there now. They're just, it was distracting. So
Anyway.
with the
Very
balloons.
strange.
So yeah, I'm assuming because they're magical, the spell books will just adjust to kind of like magic armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you get to carry around a massive spell book that's bigger than your entire body.
I do actually. My spell book is on my
Pretty big.
back, and it's like
Nice.
the size of a backpack. That's like my main one. But always want the backup just in case. So
So yeah, when you say that he's paying, 19 sort of nods in understanding, like, yes, no, I get it. I had that feeling. You pull the spell book on the counter, and the person is like, "Oh, big spenders! Awesome! Is there anything I can help you with to find
Actually-
anything?"
yes, and I will start listing my things that I'll give later.
Right. Well, we don't have a pearl in stock now, but if you come back in about 4 or so days, I can have that special ordered for you. There would be a deposit up front, but
oh,
if
he's
you
got-
really need it.
Oh yeah. It's covered. He's got it covered. It's covered. Yeah.
And 19 is like, okay, cool.
Hey, if you're gonna
specific-
be vague, I'm gonna be vague.
No, he's okay. 19's like, Misha's gonna kill me. Okay.
What was the name?
Misha. He said Misha.
She's just gonna get a thing of traveler's clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll add that to the list. So let's see.
Are you
2
getting it
potions
to look
healing.
like?
Yes, as close as she can.
Okay.
So like she's gotten the white undershirt,
the
and
white
the vest
shirt and
type
the
thing.
pants and yeah,
And
Like
she
the
wasn't able to
Philippines
find
version.
she wasn't able to find the little like cravat
Cravat.
scarf, but she's got her own scarf already. So she kind of just looks like police description Peregrine.
I love it.
discount. Walmart Peregrine.
But she does get some actual shoes, so her feet are not weird boot.
Does she
feet.
get gloves?
She does get gloves.
Okay.
And then
Peregrine's so bad.
specifically shows them to you.
She's just like
Okay,
skin
so
outside my skin.
And inside my skin.
So just to be clear, I get the spell book now.
yes,
Okay.
you do get the empty spellbook now, as well as the Hodlid sized shield buckler if you
Well-
want it.
Okay. Could I get like a real +2 shield, or is it always going to be a +1 because of the size?
Here it can be a +2. Yeah,
Yeah. I'll take the like a real like buckler.
like a real buckler. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, we can get plus something weapons?
No, sorry.
It's a shield.
It's a normal shield that does shields do +2 to AC, but
Right, sorry.
if I improvised the shield, it was only going to be a +1. So that because of the size. So
Because you're having him buy it for you, it's
Yeah.
a +2.
okay. Yeah, so
Okay, so we're getting a
normal-
buckler,
Yeah.
traveling clothes,
I would get
2 potions of healing.
Yeah.
Which
Well, I'm
Travis?
I'm gonna have my own list of little things. So,
I'm just asking for his total
oh, just his? Okay.
because he's paying. So his total.
Well, I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
We can figure that out.
Hex, are you wanting anything in specific?
I would be touching a lot of stuff, but not buying a whole lot of stuff.
I'd be yelling, "Hey, he's buying! Go ahead. Hey, if you're interested, just put it up on the counter."
Okay. Can I actually sell some stuff? Cause I don't need leather armor.
You can sell things if you want. Yeah.
He got a full suit of leather armor. Clunk.
Cost. You could get 10 gold for it. If you wanted hex.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on. There was. Can I get a sling?
Yes. Alright. Are you using the money that you got or the money that he's spending?
Well, if he's spending,
Take his money.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's okay. I'm just asking because I want to keep it straight.
Yeah.
So he's oh, hold on.
I intend for myself and my party to not spend any of our own money here. I will actively.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're not in control of everybody, so I'm just asking, making sure.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. To be clear, if someone does try and pay, I'm going to say, whoa, let him pay. Let him pay.
I would also like encourage Hex to not spend anything.
Yeah. So.
As a mentor.
Yeah. Being fiscally responsible.
Like I said, I'm just checking. Okay. Buckler. Spellbook. Blank. Oh, travel clothes. Sling. Is there anything that you want, Peregrine, while you're here?
Know what they carry. I was thinking it would probably be a good idea for me to switch out my normally like more heavy cloak situation for something that's like a lighter material and made for more deserty weather.
That would fall under traveler's clothes, wouldn't it?
Similar way, and has a bunch of like hidden pockets and things. I want to find something that I can like also use a little bit to shade, like shield from shade and everything.
The sun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of looking for more of like a large, sort of a large thieves-esque.
Yeah.
Cloak.
And a parasol for him.
For Lumen?
No, for
for
Peregrine. I would throw a parasol up there like, you'll believe me, you'll thank me once we get to the desert.
Do you actually want that, Peregrine?
It's up on the counter anyways.
No, I'm just imagining like I have this like, you know,
the dark goth with
dark
parasol.
gothy like cloak situation, and then I have alternatively when I'm not in my out and about out like in combat mode. Alternatively, I just have my like lacy like white parasol.
Yeah. It's all they got. They just have the lacy, pretty parasol.
Dude, I'm in the middle of Inktober. I don't need to be giving more fuel for fan art for this game. I already have so many.
Yeah, that's all that's there.
I feel like we have to do that now.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I put it on the counter. It's like to believe.
No, the parasol is for when I'm in the city. You know, like when I'm just.
You know, it's for whenever. It's very utilitarian. It's not just pretty.
Yeah.
It's useful.
Lumen is just looking over this parasol on the counter like, what is that?
It's like, that's not going to keep the rain off.
Like, it doesn't serve any purpose.
19 is like, that is what we call ornamental. Says 19.
It's functional as well.
Keeps off the sun.
Yes, but it's mostly ornamental.
It's partially ornamental.
It's like a portable roof. You put over your head.
Exactly.
I would also like to find a bunch of like easy to hide like daggers and like throwing knives, things like that.
Define a bunch. Give me a number.
Hell, I'm not paying for it.
You
No.
Get 10, 20.
So-
fucking, just-
Tell
Yeah.
tell me how many you
Yes.
want, and I can tell you how much they have in stock.
I will get 10. Do they have 10?
Size very heavily, but they do have 10 daggers available. Fucking
Do-
shopping episode.
do they
okay.
have?
Okay,
do they have
I'm not
12
done yet.
scrolls here?
I want to see if any
What'd
of
you say, Travis?
their.
Oh, go and finish, Charlie.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I wanted to see if any of their rapiers are better than one that I have right now.
No. They're just
Okay.
normal rapiers.
I'll look up through them and then decide not to get.
Oh, I didn't know if you said, do they have spell scrolls here? I don't, probably not.
No.
Okay.
You were surprised that they had that spell book, and
Okay,
you're like,
yeah.
I'm getting that now. I'm grabbing
Okay.
it while it's here.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of like cheaper items, so I'll just like I want to get traveler's clothes, stuff like that. So, but that if you just give me a set amount, I'll allocate it out to the stuff I want, and then I'll get that to
Yeah.
you before the next session.
Right. So since what will be easier for me is if you make a list of the things that you want,
Oh,
because
okay.
you're not paying for it anyway.
That's right.
So you tell me of the list of the things that you want, and I tell you what they carried, and that you were able to
works.
get.
Okay, then I'll just give you a list of the things.
Okay.
All right. I don't suppose they have any items to help carry large amounts of gear.
They have Renaissance tote bags. They do not have a
Renaissance
bag
tote
of holding here.
Oh,
Well,
bad.
There's the haversack or the portable hold too. Something like that, like extra-dimensional storage
They
spaces.
have the equivalent of IKEA bags here.
Excellent. I can store all my laundry in them.
What is their like stationary situation?
Ooh,
Like books or like pens or like ink. What are you looking for?
Pens, ink, notebooks, all that sort of stuff.
They have each of those things sold separately. They also have a couple of sets made with like themed colors put together.
I would be looking at those too. Like,
Okay.
That would probably be the spell book and the parchment and stuff would be the first places
Mm-hmm.
I went to in here because
Yeah.
I'm a wizard.
So the spell book was probably the only one on the shelf. That was probably something that somebody came by and like sold
Yeah, and I
recently
grabbed it right away.
to them. Yep. They have regular parchment, and then they have regular ink and regular pens.
Yeah.
Do you have a quantity that you want, Peregrine?
I mean, I don't necessarily have to keep track of it too much. Well, I guess maybe I should. I don't know.
You see me like loading up a bunch of it.
Yeah, I'm taking similar amounts.
Yeah,
So shall we say 5 pounds of parchment each?
well, for my inventory, because I have the scholar's pack, it lists it per page. So I don't know. Because I
Okay,
have 10
so-
parchment right now. I don't.
Right. Okay. So let's claim 20 then, I guess each.
20 parchment? Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Let's see. Okay. So 20 times 2 parchment.
Okay, this is weird. I have a bottle of black ink, and I have ink, and then I have a quill and an ink pen.
So the ink pen would be like fountain pen.
Yeah, but it seems a little redundant.
Well, because there's quill, which is the feather pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's where did that? Where did my
Huh. Okay.
fountain pen go? There. Is this? I have this.
Oh, I know the differences. I'm just for some reason the way I made my character, I doubled up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I have.
wizard guy
So
got certain things, and then sorry, scholar's back.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of
so
extra like quills and ink and stuff like that as
okay.
backups.
Okay. Um, so we'll say since Flibberty is also buying, we'll say that Peregrine, you were able to nab like 4 quills and
Okay.
3 things of ink.
Oh, is there any paper that's like music stuff?
Sheet music? No. There's no
Okay.
like blank sheet music here.
Got it. That's a little
Um,
disappointing.
I'm sorry. How much? You said 20 parchment, and then how much ink? And
So Peregrine was able to get 3 ink and 4 quills. I'm gonna give you 3 ink wells as well. And since you're also nabbing up quills, I'll give you equal amount. I'll give you 4.
okay. So mechanics wise, like I said, can I turn the ink pen into quills and the ink into a bottle of ink just to clean up my inventory?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah,
Okay.
you can
I
decide
think-
what kind of pens you want. It's not. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's
doesn't
like
matter.
as long as there's no mechanical difference for you, I'm gonna
No.
do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. Okay,
Okay.
so does everybody have what they want for right now until Travis sends me his list?
Yes.
Yeah, I think my
Wait, did I get any health potions?
Did you
Healing
want
potions?
some?
I will take
How
some.
many
Yeah.
do you want? Okay. So I'll say I'll give you 2 as well.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Same.
So that's another 2.
Lumen went for the spendiest thing of all. She
That's
got
8.
herself a bedroll. Because the urchin doesn't come with one.
The scholar gets dick all, man. I have no bedroll, no rope, no nothing. That's why I'm gonna have a
Hey.
whole shopping list. I've got a bag of sand.
So you guys sort of gather all this stuff up on the counter,
Here's a
and the person who is selling it to you is getting really excited. 19 is typing on his pager, but it's not going to any.
transfer funds, please.
Hey, do you mind?
Hey, I need you to, remember how you paid for breakfast? There's just one more little thing.
Yeah. I promise I'll go on some dates with you.
Let's
Need
spend some
stuff
time
to
together.
Venmo, please. Please Venmo me.
Yeah, Venmo.
Go.
What's the D&D? This is the D&D equivalent of Venmo. I need.
Yeah.
Can you Venmo me some money?
I'll do that thing you like when I get home.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there is a couple buzzes back and forth between him and whoever has the other pager he's paging. Before he looks a little nervous himself, and takes his glasses off and puts them away since he's not reading the map anymore. He says it'll be like 5 minutes. Hold on. And he steps outside. Through the windows of the shop, you can still see him standing there. He's not going anywhere. But he's kind of... It's almost like he's prepping whoever is coming before they meet you.
Why would they need to do that?
Yeah, we're great. I don't know
Yeah.
what the problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, she's like, this adventure is fantastic.
I'm a
We now
goddamn
have a
delight.
bed.
Goddamn delight. Let's see. I have to pull up his picture so I can describe him. Who comes in about the 5 minutes that he mentioned is a very tall, very strong-looking man. He's got sort of black tattoos on like under his eye on one side of his face, and long hot pink hair.
Which I
Um,
assume matches 19's
the
eyes.
color of 19's eyes. Yes. Um,
And
if I
his
remember
magic.
correctly. Yeah. And I think his eyes are also either red or whatever. I can't tell from the picture. The picture's too small on my screen. Anyway, um, so he shows up looking annoyed, just like just eyebrow twitching, and like clearly like irritated as he's like talking to 19. None of you can hear it, of course, because it's outside, but he's not like raising his voice or anything. But he does sort of reach behind him and like hold the gold, like a bag of gold to him, and 19 takes it, and almost like his body language is like meek, like appealing to, um, and the guy just kind of rolls his eyes and like ruffles his hair and then like walks in before 19 can stop him from coming in. He clearly has a bad attitude as he sort of glances at the four of you. And is Griff out right now?
Yeah, he'd be out.
Okay, and Griff is like, so
You must be
piggy bank
Misha.
meat spenders.
You must be Misha. Heard so much about you.
I am Mishari Tanye.
You must
Oh.
be
Yes,
19's patron.
that would be me.
We
And 19
really
sort of approaches like from behind him and is like, they don't have great manners. I'm so sorry. Please
Pleasure to meet you.
And
be
you
gentle
talking
with
about
them.
us or that guy? Who's got the bad manners?
19 is talking to Misha about you guys.
What are you
I'll
talking
look to
about?
Peregrine. It's like I thought I was rather polite. I didn't. You see, that was a nice introduction you gave. I don't.
Lumen.
I do apologize for them.
Yeah,
Lumen
Lumen.
will approach the patron and will attempt to give them a hug and say, "Oh,
I
you were so
that
kind.
also.
You were so kind to us. You were the source of our bed, and we would like to thank you for new clothes and a
Yeah.
bed. We have
And
not had that in a long time."
and I was going to say thank you for the investment. This is an investment in our saving the universe.
They can feel the biscuits in the
Well,
general
you don't-
pocket.
Your
You-
pockets are
you
still
don't get-
bulging.
You don't get
Yeah.
that far.
Yeah. You
There's a hand
approach
on
to
your-
hug him.
Yeah, the hand
Yeah,
on
he's
the
specifically
forehead.
he's got like one finger on your forehead, keeping you at arm's distance. And he's strong, by the way. You try and push against that, and he's like, no. He beats
He
you
will-
in athletics.
Instead of hugging, she will connect to them psychically and then just continuously speak between the psychic connection. Oh, we are so thankful that you were able to give us these things. We have never been given an opportunity like this.
He sort of nods and is like, yeah, that's fine. Like, it clearly doesn't actually care about your thanks. It might
He's
be bad
used to
attitude.
that.
Then why don't you leave this man alone? Please. I think that they understand your thanks already.
Oh. Okay. And she kind of
If you're trying to be part of my family, this is not what we do.
Oh, so she will approach Peregrine and be like, "So what is it that we do when someone gives us a thing that changes our lives?"
We tell them thank you from a distance.
Oh, like this, and she'll turn towards the patron whose name I've forgotten, and she'll do like a very over the top sort of bow, like like as hoity-toity as she has seen in the nobles that she's impersonated in the past. Be like,
So, can we just say that when you do this, a couple of biscuits fall out of your pockets?
absolutely, they do. Several biscuits. Let's. You know
While
what?
that's-
Let's get a little dice roll and let's see how many biscuits.
And while that's happening, I'll lean over to Hex and go, "Hey, this is a breakthrough. Look, the siblings are actually working together.
Two
This is great."
biscuits.
I'm just looking
Two
at
biscuits fall
Liberty.
out.
Because
You don't think I'm related to them too, do you?
no,
like-
clearly not. Clearly not. Obviously, they're siblings.
That's just being racist.
Yeah. That's how.
Travis, if I hit show to players, will it all pop up on your screen?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and send this picture. He does not have wings currently. You cannot see wings.
Okay.
I have wings.
I got wings. Chris got wings.
Yeah.
Hey, a majority of
guys
the
all see
party
that
has
or no?
wings. Nope.
I'm not seeing anything.
That's fine. Let me go ahead and edit this. Okay. So let's try that.
No.
Did it appear now?
Nope.
Let's try this one more time. Oh, you gotta save it. That's why. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Is that
I like his.
is that the outfit he's wearing?
Yes.
All right.
Liberty has opinions about that. For the viewers, my friend Sarah Lena made that character specifically to go with my character 19. So the art style is different because someone else drew it.
Is that a whip?
I think
We
it
don't,
is.
we don't have to worry about that.
Well, he's holding it. I'm like,
He does. I didn't control what why. It is on his hip though. He does have a whip on his hip. He is not just out and holding it right now.
because that would just be over the top.
Yeah, no.
He's all about subtlety, apparently.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Misha's like, I get the idea. Like, sort of pointing at Lumen, since Lumen then went over and like was grandiose and hoity-toity.
Alright,
Biscuits.
you've done enough.
Two of them. Two biscuits on the floor.
Yes.
Would you like one?
Go back here.
No, thank you. I don't eat people food.
That's a weird thing to say.
People food?
What
Like
do you
don't
We should
eat?
kind
you
of
don't eat
glance-
people, or
Is there more to eat than people food?
Misha kind of glances at 19, and 19 is like, don't say it.
Yeah, she opens her mouth. She opens her mouth, and it's not regular teeth. It's a circular mouth with lots of little needles.
Yeah, I still
yeah,
don't understand.
fuck.
It's just like
Do it.
Misha's like, yeah. For your sake, like looking at 19, for your sake, I won't say it. This is as much as I'm going to give you, pointing at the gold in 19's hands for now. So, don't spend it all in one place.
We might already
But
have
we
done
are.
that.
We're
But
spending it here, specifically in this place.
Mhm.
Oh,
He sort of nods in the idea of like, yep, if you spend it all here, then you will spend it all here.
Then I'll have to get more.
so wait. So should we spend it all here, or save some for somewhere else. I'm getting mixed signals.
Are you asking, or are you
Yeah,
asking as the character?
yeah, because I'm confused. The character in me. Does he
Okay,
want us to
that's fine.
spend it all here or not? Was it sarcasm?
You're
I
getting the
think-
impression he's annoyed that you're taking advantage of his funding.
We're supposed to be saving the world. We should get some
Universe?
free
Yeah,
stuff.
what the fuck?
He's a very stingy sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude. This wasn't our idea. We didn't want to do this.
we are
Uh.
very grateful to you, Glucose Guardian.
19.
What did you call him?
Glucose Guardian.
Glucose. Oh, sugar. Yep, got it.
Glucose Patriarch.
Yeah.
Glu-
Yikes. 19 kind of head in hand, like, oh no, I can't deal with this. And Misha kind of glances at him and goes. He kind of thinks about what to say, opens his mouth, closes it twice, and goes, we will deal with this situation no matter what happens, but don't hold out hope that they'll save you. And he walks out.
Hey, that's a dick move. You don't know us.
This is my first job.
19 is like, I'm getting that impression. We have plenty to cover what you guys have today, so don't worry. Sort of trying to brush off what Misha said to him.
Yeah, that was an asshole move. That
He
was like rude.
He doesn't have faith in anything, so
Clearly.
I'm kind of I'm the dreamer between the two of us. Can you believe it? Yeah. So
Like this.
Based on what we saw, yes, we can. We can definitely believe it.
even when Lumen's like, "Ouch," that was a dick move.
Wow,
Yeah,
that really wants me to be more frugal with his money now. How much? Yeah, we're spending it all.
He's like, "Don't worry about like lodging stuff. I can get that on top of this. So this is mostly just supplies money. So
Oh,
it's okay."
All right.
More than I thought it would be.
This isn't going to come back on you, is it? I mean, his shitty attitude? Well, shit, I already seen. Yeah, it's going to come back on you. This guy's an asshole.
It wasn't it.
He's not always an asshole.
Yeah.
No, no,
actually-
most assholes are that way. They're not always an asshole.
we see it. We see it. He seems like a nicer noble because he didn't spit on us, which is a plus.
That's true.
Yeah, but he kind of did figuratively when he said you basically called us useless.
He 19 sort of pauses. And he's like, he's seen me die 10 times now. And he wasn't really keen on the whole idea of me gathering people to help me. He
Is he
kind
hel-
of just wants. What's up?
Sorry, is he helping you? Does he actively
He has.
go?
Yeah.
Okay.
He helps me financially, and he's the one who's helping me dig up leads on the end. So he's doing his share of the work too.
All right.
Anyway, so he puts the gold amount that the teller says is required to purchase this stuff today. And casually mentions 219, the teller does, that he could probably do better.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
what I said.
Yeah,
That is what
like
I said.
That seems a little bit forward.
there needs to be equal respect, and I don't see an equal level of respect there. It's a little toxic. I'm just saying.
19 helpfully mentions, to be fair, he respects me. He doesn't respect you guys. Um,
We have
It
a
seems he gives
question.
plenty in return.
Does he always start each day with his shirt off, or does that progress throughout the day?
or does he have like a skin condition where like he can't wear shirts or?
Oh my god.
Lumen, are
There's-
you asking me if he progressively throughout the day loses more clothing?
Yes, she is. In character too.
I'm so sorry for these people.
And I'm actually like
19
interested
has
in-
to roll for stupid.
I'm vested in the answer here. I'm like, yeah, that's. If there's an answer, I want to know it. Okay,
Uh, 19 goes, it depends on the days that I'm home.
Oh,
oh.
Yeah.
I'd like to say we both said that at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
The mutual, oh.
yeah, oh.
Oh.
All right.
And 19 actually seems more amused and actually holds up his right hand, and on his ring finger of his right hand, below where the glove ends, the fingerless glove,
Uh-huh.
is a large hot pink stone in a black
Oh.
metal ring. He is my
Oh.
husband.
Oh, okay. All right.
he purchased you a rock.
All right.
A big rock.
Okay.
And
And he
made a
didn't
com-
purchase it, he made it.
Okay, he made a commitment.
Oh.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He committed. All right.
Yeah.
Lumen, it's not so much the rock that's important, it's the symbol of it.
I have heard the very opposite in many noble houses.
He's not a noble, Lumen.
Oh. Yeah, you were right. We do not see him dress. We do not see many nobles dressing like that. They have many shirts that they have many times on top of one another.
This
Wait,
what is
wait,
this shirt?
wait a
Let's
second.
hate.
Is more clothing because of money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually. Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
Yes.
fabric costs
we have seen it
things,
many
and the
times.
more
The
layers,
more clothing, the more money.
Human things are weird.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why
it also matters
I'm-
the quality of the
the
clothing, not just the
sparkly rock is nice and all, but what does that have to do with anything?
It means they've made a
It means
commitment
they've
to each
committed.
other.
It's a symbol of dedication.
We believe that when the rock is made, that they take the relationship and they boil it down into a stone, and then they put it on the finger to display for everyone to see.
That's quite it.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Spot-
no,
spot on.
that's not.
That's spot on.
Peregrine's gonna lose his shit.
The wealth of the rock is important in so much as being a symbol of the wealth of the couple, but the point is,
But you
In
can
this
find
case.
tiny rocks anywhere.
the point is that when someone gives someone else a ring with such a rock, that means that they've committed to marriage.
You know, hearing it out loud like this, it does sound really silly. A ring with a rock. What? Yeah, you know, I never thought of it that way, but thanks, Peregrine. Yeah, it's silly. It sounds silly. Thank you for pointing that out.
Fliberty,
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a history check.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize we were going here today, but I guess we're doing this.
Funnily
And-
enough,
Like being able to provide food while hatching your young is important, but there are no rocks involved.
oh my god,
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. But this is
This
true to character.
People who can
this
afford.
marriage thing. That is the dumbest thing that you think humans invented.
Yeah, it's like, dude, in the Feywild, nah, this marriage, nah. This is so silly.
How
I
does
can't-
marriage? What is your stuff like then?
Yes. Tell us
Uh,
about the Feywild. I wish to know many things
Well-
about the Feywild. Can you tell us?
I don't really recall. I just know there's no marriage.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll
that
look a
explains
little.
many.
I'll look a little confused for a bit, but yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. 19 looks at you like you're insane.
Which one of us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Specifically Liberty.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm immune for right now.
Oh, you're in general. This is a specific instance. But yeah, so 19 is like, all right, so we have our supplies. You have met my patron by accident. Are we ready to go then?
Yes.
Well, did we spend all the money?
Not all of it. Not in this store. That bag of gold was bigger than his head. You've got
No. Big bag.
Whoa.
Oh, so that's a lot. Okay.
I could use some spell scrolls. I could always up my arsenal here.
well, there aren't any spell scrolls here, but 19 also mentions. Note also, Misha's the one who's going to be looking into getting you some spell scrolls.
Oh fuck! Did I know that?
You did. He mentioned it to you not 10 minutes before Misha walked in.
Did I remember that?
Did you remember that, Travis?
Obviously not.
Then no.
That guy's an asshole. He's not doing anything for me. Yeah.
I think it's about time that we move on from this.
All right. As long as I can
All
get
right.
some spell scrolls. At some point.
Picking up the biscuits.
They've been on the floor the whole time.
Yeah.
A rat was looking really interested in it because you left it there for so long.
Yeah, she'll literally run up on the rat and be like, "It's mine."
The rat is like piss itself and run away.
We also don't do that in our family.
Then how will you tell other creatures that the food is yours?
You got to assert dominance.
Yeah.
You assert
Jeez.
dominance by killing it.
Oh.
No.
And then eating it?
No.
I mean,
She turns to Peregrine. She's like, you really should consider just screaming at it. It's very helpful. I've done it many times.
Screaming worked for me that one time, remember?
and it's also a release. It's a stress reliever. You get some frustrations out by.
That's part of the problem.
19 begins
show
to
some
gather
restraint.
you all with the stuff that you bought before you start screaming in this store.
Hey, how about
And
we all
I'm
do
hearing
a
you all
nice
listen to
loud,
the street.
a nice
Dominant.
yelp? How about a nice
Just
scream
one.
and yelp? Everybody together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and
No.
Oh,
I think it'll
man.
make. I think you'll feel better.
Convinced about trying to become something resembling me, then you should at least learn to do it properly.
Wait, to scream properly?
No. I think it's the killing part.
Oh. Well, I don't really like killing. I don't like to do it, but it's a necessary thing. Sometimes we understand that, but we don't like it.
You don't
new-
have to like
The new student under Peregrine's tutelage is a pacifist.
it. This is great. How have I accumulated 2 students?
What?
How have I accumulated 2 students? Peregrine has now become a teacher,
You
and I don't think this is.
And
basically a
I'm
tutor.
the actual professor.
I don't think this is a good situation. I don't think.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come up in your conversations later, Peregrine. Probably with rulers involved. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. It's fine. Anyway, so 19 is like, so we're heading out now. We're all giving
Okay.
consent for the teleport.
Oh, right. Hey, good on you. All right.
I told you I learned. I'm trying
Yes.
my
All right,
best.
let's roll.
Teleport, but how long will we be here in Sunsun?
I can't imagine more than 2 days.
Hmm.
Is there somewhere you're
Yeah.
trying to go specifically?
Oh, she pulls out like very, very crudely drawn maps of the world, and he's like, the place near the ether forest,
There's- Viridian?
Yes.
Okay.
Later. That's
Mhm.
where I was trying to go, and I did not end up there.
Do you mind telling me where you started?
We grew up in Dathmere.
And you got here before you hit Viridian?
Yes.
That told him that 19 will remember this. I told him everything he needed to know about you.
We
Oh.
fell asleep on a cart, and we woke up later.
I see.
Yeah.
I can definitely do my best to help you get there.
Oh, okay.
Because a bunch of stuff happens over by the Ether Forest, so we will end up there eventually.
Okay.
All right, if we're all ready,
Yeah.
and he sort of gathers you all up somewhat closer, and then kind of snaps his fingers, and this flaming hot pink circle rises above you all, and then lowers on top of you. And that is where we will end today's session.
Okay.
Cool.
The shopping session. Gotta have one every campaign.
Shopping.
Yeah.
This is my first shopping episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're
that's
right.
right.
Because we weren't really shopping, and
In Tomb of
Yeah.
Annihilation, when you at the very beginning, you guys did some, but
yeah, but not after that.
no, because
Not once.
yeah, you
Emma was
didn't.
here.
Once you got out into the wilds, you never went back. Okay,
Yeah.
Shopping.
so outro master.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into our chaotic playthrough of the game that is called A Thing I Totally Know.
Seekers of Fate. Seekers of Fate.
There we go.
Be sure and check in with us next week for more of our fun chaos. And don't forget to hit those like, subscribe, follow buttons. Really helps us out. We will see you next week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
So,
Bye.